Unless you've been living under a rock, you already know that last night against the Raptors, Wemby had a triple-double with 27 points, 14 rebounds, and 10 blocks. So let's get right into this one. The Raptors get off to a rough start. Podol catches at the three-point line and drives against Wemby, hits him with a nice euro, but gets stuffed regardless. Spurs push the pace with a hit ahead into a dribble handoff, and Wemby knocks down the trail three. Off the live dribble turnover, Tre Jones slows down enough for Wemby to catch up to get the 2-on-1 setup, and that's an easy lob to the big fella. Props to Quickly for attempting to play the pass there. Off the baseline out of bounds play, RJ loses his man, but doesn't realize Wemby is right there, and he gets block number 2. Off the offensive rebound, Podol tries to get the putback, but Wembanyama's reaction time is just so quick. And Podol wants the goaltend, but no luck. Wemby gets it in time. Following the block, the Spurs get right into their delay action as Tre Jones flips it back to Wemby, and they go to that 5-1 pick and roll that's becoming a go-to play for them. Jones slips and gets by RJ on the roll. Scotty doesn't help. Here we've got a give and go, but the oop is broken up. No problem though, as Wemby gets the board and follows it up with a no-look dime to Sochan that fools 3 Raptors. A lazy pass by Scotty leads to another fast break for the Spurs. And while Tre Jones underthrows the oop a bit, it doesn't matter as Wemby just contorts his body to lay it in. Next possession, Scotty tries to hit Podol as he cuts to the rim, but again Wemby's lightning quick reaction time combined with his length sparks a fast break for the Spurs. Things get a little messy here as Wemby nearly turns it over, but instead pulls off a Euro step into a dump off to Blake Wesley. This could have easily been a dunk, but I like the unselfishness. Simple pick and pop with KJ handling. Olynyk helps on the drive, leaving Wemby wide open for 3. 7-point lead for the Spurs, and they're going to set up an ISO for Wemby on the right side. Starting in the Horns alignment, Wesley is going to hit Chetty, then relocate to the corner, while Wemby sets a down screen for Branham, who curls, and then relocates to the wing. The spacing isn't great on the catch, but it balances out as KJ cuts baseline on the drive, and Wemby lays in the driving hook shot through contact anyway. A couple possessions later, the Spurs get Wemby in isolation in the same spot, but this time Tre Jones cuts to the dunker spot, and Branham follows him when RJ goes to double. Easy assist as the Raptors fail to help. As their lead grows, the Spurs get into their delay action again, flowing into an empty side DHO. Wemby flips the screen and pops for an easy elbow jumper. After a missed fadeaway by Barnes, the Spurs go back to that same play from earlier, getting Wemby in isolation on the right side. Now Wemby certainly didn't have a flawless game. He had 7 turnovers, as he jokingly noted post-game. 2 of his turnovers were out of the inverted pick and roll action. Here his pass is picked off. Then again in the third quarter he travels as he hesitates to make the pocket pass. Here the Raptors double him on the catch out of the pick and roll, and Olynyk pokes the ball free. And then he goes for the home run pass to Sochan, when he could have just made the easy pass to Vassell on the lift, or attack Podol in space. While the turnovers did pile up in this game, Wemby has steadily improved this aspect of his game as the season has progressed, which, if you're interested, I wrote an article about his playmaking over on thepeachbasket.net. That link is down below. With that shameless plug out of the way, let's get back to the block party. Wemby gets Podol 2 more times in the third, as his post moves fail to fool the big fella. He then gets Scotty twice in one possession, and if you've lost count of the blocks, the Raptors announcer has you covered. Towards the end of the third quarter, Wemby is trailing the 3-on-1 fast break, then comes out of nowhere to erase the layup attempt while also securing the board. The Spurs get into that empty side DHO again. The Raptors switch, so Wemby fakes the pop and back cuts Bruce for the oop. Another turnover for Wemby as the Raptors bring 3 to help on the post-up. Great cut by Wesley, but Wemby misreads Olynyk, who is stunting towards the paint but is actually waiting for the skip pass the whole time. I wouldn't place all the blame on Victor here though. KJ inches past the arc like he's going to cut, instead of just spacing in the slot. One more block to cap off the third quarter, and while that's just incredible recovery by Victor, Blake Wesley actually saves the dunk by coming over as the low man. With an enormous lead in the fourth, this game is pretty much over. Wemby slips the screen, breaks Abaji's ankles with the fake cut, misses the floater, but then just casually snags the board for the second chance points. Finally, to secure the triple-double with 10 blocks, Wemby puts together a jaw-dropping two-way sequence.
Grady, operating scoop shot, throws it up.